I saw this on Occupy Democrats. I'll try to cut it off just as she ends. Oh my God. Watch.
If only Donald Trump was president in the 20th century, so much could have been avoided. The First World War, the Second World War, the nuclear arms race, the Cold War, Trump could have prevented all of it. After all, his surname is ceasefire. We know that all politicians are full of themselves. They can be arrogant and boastful. But Trump is one step ahead. He is shamelessly full of himself. And we saw an example.
Let me just say, you're gonna hear me snickering. Try not to guffaw. This Indian journalist, oh my effing God, she deserves the prize in journalism for promoting truth and therefore peace, because it's the fucking truth about Donald and what he's doing to America and creating a very, very dangerous snowball effect when you do that and disrupt so much that he's disrupted, that America has done on this planet. And no, we're not perfect. Yeah, we can be dicks. Yeah, we've been wrong in the past. Slavery, all kinds of shit we've been wrong on. But up until Donald, most of the time we are trying to say, okay, we acknowledge it. That's what reparation, that's what all of this is about. When the progressive people are in power, we've tried to make America a united and a melting pot and a safe place and all of this stuff. And he has single-handedly destroyed that. More widespread than Hitler because of technology and such. And if anybody deserves a Peace Prize, it's this freaking journalist. So seriously, I mean, she's hilarious. She's like the fucking Jon Stewart of Indian journalists, for real. Because even though what she's saying is fucking funny and clever as shit, it's scarily true. And we laugh about pieces like this. We laugh as we're watching them, but that's like laughing at a funeral, because it's like, oh my God, she said it so fucking perfectly. This is horrible. I can't believe this. That's what the laughter is, because you have to let it out. Those of us who watch this and find it like tragically funny are the ones that have their heads screwed on properly with human emotions. Like the whole gambit of emotions, not just the selfish and angry side of emotional spectrum.
Of that yesterday. The White House openly demanded a Nobel Peace Prize for Donald Trump. Listen to this. The president has now ended conflicts between Thailand and Cambodia, Israel and Iran, Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, India and Pakistan, Serbia and Kosovo, and Egypt and Ethiopia. This means President Trump has brokered, on average, about one peace deal or ceasefire per month during his 6 months in office. It's well past time that President Trump was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize.
Now, her response, finally, because I've had responses to things in the last month or so that I come out after a day or so and I'm just like, oh, fuck this shit. I'm going to say it because nobody has said it. And now people are finally saying things. Farron Cousins said something the other day that I'm like, about Levitt and Trump. And I'm like, oh my God, finally somebody voiced it. Because I feel like I'm ahead of everybody there. But in a sense, I get that too, though, because I pick up non-spoken things, shall we say, from people and from animals, emotions, things like that. So it's very possible I might have, clued into them, not because I'm just such a wonderful journalist, because I ain't no journalist, But At least I don't consider myself a journalist. You know what I'm saying? But I do pick up things, and I do have a mouth to say that. And maybe perhaps I've been picking these things up and it hasn't been apparent like audibly. They're not hearing that. They're not putting it together because they're not picking up that underlying motion. Okay? That's very possible. Why I've recognized some of these things like this and stuff like that. Because I swear the first time I heard Levitt say that, it definitely sounded like a demand pretty much to me. It's about time, people. Let's go. Snap, snap. Where it is. Where is it? Where's the nomination? Let's go. That's what it sounded like to me. I'm so glad she's saying it.
I think she missed a few there. Like Tom and Jerry, Harry Potter and Voldemort, Batman and the Joker, and Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. If you're going to make fake claims, might as well go all in. It's been a hallmark of Donald Trump. He claims credit for everything. What's worse, he wants global recognition for it.
Yep.
In other words, he wants the Nobel Peace Prize. Now, just to be clear, a lot of unworthy people had...
I didn't pee my pants today. I deserve a Peace Prize. I didn't throw a ketchup bottle today. I deserve a Peace Prize. Like a fucking pre-toddler.
Have received this prize. A lot of unworthy people have also been nominated for it. But none of them asked for it. I mean, this is not a reality TV contest. It's not like you can send an SMS to Norway nominating Donald Trump.
Damn,
you
she's
must
so
let your
good.
actions speak. So let's look at Trump's actions. We mentioned his bombing record earlier on the show. Trump has dropped 530 bombs in 6 months. To put that in context, his predecessor, Joe Biden, dropped 555 bombs over his whole presidency, 4 years. Trump has dropped 530 in 6 months. Not very peaceful, is it? Let's also look at aid cuts. Trump has cut 80% of America's foreign aid. That's almost $60 billion of help. And we are talking about life-saving help, like vaccination campaigns, remote health centers, public health services, and medicine distribution. What will be the impact of these cuts? Medical journal Lancet has done some research. They say the aid cuts could cause 14 million deaths by 2030.
Not much peace, is it?
14 million deaths due to Trump's aid cut. And a third of those are children. Does this sound like a peace laureate to you?
Thank you.
Does this sound like a respectable statement? The answer is no. Someone tell Trump that typing in all caps is not diplomacy, plus it's out of fashion. Gen Z would be horrified by the all caps. This is the era of small case. But coming back to his credit fever. As a species, we should be more thankful to Trump. Thanks to his negotiations with God, the sun rises every day. Thanks to his mediation, ships can sail on the ocean. If not for him, gravity would not exist. Give us a break. Americans can vote for whoever they want to. Just don't expect the world to fall in line. I can think of a dozen people who deserve the Nobel Peace Prize. Trump is certainly not one of them. And I'll tell you what disqualifies him. It's not just what he is doing now. It's what he will do if he wins the prize. I can guarantee that Trump will sell a Nobel experience at Mar-a-Lago. You can come, click pictures with the prize and go. Just $500. Chances are he will also sell Nobel-themed belt buckles and baseball cards. Again, just $100 each. But jokes aside, there are too many reasons to disqualify Trump. You've got casual sexism. You've got sexual assault allegations. You've got casual rape. You've got Islamophobia. And you've got actual warmongering. Take your pick. There are two kinds of leaders in this world. One who leave the world a better place, the other who leave it worse than they found it, and Trump is clearly in category 2. We suggest he take up a new obsession and leave us alone. In fact, I've got an idea. There is a country in Africa with vast reserves of rare earth elements. It's called Wakanda. If US officials are listening, get Trump on the job. Urge him to sign a deal with them. If anyone can, it's Donald Diplomacy Trump.
Very last part about Wakanda. She just blew me away so much I had to share it with you. Oh my God. Hey Donald, Wakanda wants to make a deal. I think that's the title of the video. Oh my God, that's hilarious, ma'am. Oh my God. Oh. And somebody give this Indian woman journalist some amazing prize, please. Because right now she has America's, whatever that's worth, prize for shit telling truth. Thank you, ma'am.